Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, in the book. Oh, I got a nice lesson for you right now, and this is the fun part. This is where school begins. The teacher is about to teach. Let's get this class started. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message and story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. But if you don't, it's rhetorical. And tune in to me. I can help you with that. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's go. To know thyself. There's 5 things you need to know. And one of these are you, sometimes all of them. But let's go through it right quick. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them, don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, it's simple. But you can teach them, they're willing to learn. They know what they don't know. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know. Excuse me, I missed my signal. But before I get started, I like to do it because I got a bunch of stuff to say about them. So I like to close my mouth and just get moving on. But a person who knows not and believe and think that they know, they dangerous. Avoid them. I do. No more arguing, no more debating. Believe what you believe. Have it your way. We ain't got to go like that. So those are the kind of people you just avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know. Okay, they're spiritually asleep. I can help you. Why? I can wake you up with what? Knowledge of self, because that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons is inside you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya, be true. We in the process of transformation, and everything now in this chapter is about self-improvement and reaching that level of nihas, or what we call it, immortality. But let's start out with the 10 great virtues of the initiates in right thinking philosophy. I practice these. I learned these. All right thinkers should know these. This is our 10 commandments, okay? Not the 42 confessions of my. This is just our educational philosophical concepts for self-mastery. How about that? Let's go. Number 1, you have to, and this is all things that you have to master for yourself. It says, control your negative thoughts. It didn't say control your thoughts. You have to learn to control those negative thoughts, those devilish, those satanic thoughts, that if they permeate, you end up acting on the thoughts because they will make you do certain things. So if you learn to control them, you ain't got to worry about it. And the way you do that is stay God conscious. Pray it up, y'all call it. But stay focused on God. An idle mind is your boy's workshop. We know that phrase. That's what that means, okay? But right thinking keeps what? The negative thoughts out. Positive affirmation. Never put yourself down. Keep your self-esteem way up, okay? Always feel good about yourself. No matter what the circumstance or situation, no, you never give up that, okay? Number 2, and these are things that, again, you have to master. Control of your actions. That's the ego. The ego is action. It's ready to just do whatever it needs to do. It ain't thinking. It don't care. It's going to do. But you got to learn to control that. Put him in a servitude position where he works for you. You don't work for it. Number 3. This is another important one personally. Have devotion of purpose. If you wake up in the morning without nothing, that's not good. You should always have a purpose for what you're doing, and every day should be laid out. You should be planning for tomorrow, during the day, but you got to plan ahead. That's what the purpose is for. You make that personally. Number 4, have faith in your master's ability to lead you along the path of truth. That's me. If you trust me, then that's what they tell you. Have faith in the master that I'm a truth teller. I'll take that serious. If you doing this, encouraging people, try to enlighten people and teach them, the main thing is you got to be honest. So I take pride in telling the truth. I only tell you what I know. Okay. Your job is to, if you trust me, then I can't help you if you don't trust me. Quick joke about trust. This guy had a glass eye, and somehow or another, he ended up swallowing his eye. We ain't gonna get into the particulars. Okay, so because who he is, he ain't gonna tell nobody he swallowed his eye. So he went to the doctor. I got some congestion, I have some problem. I said, okay, take your clothes off, get out there in the chair, on the table, and, bend over, I get ready. Go ahead, get ready. So the guy get out there, put his hands down, doctor go over, get his glove, do this little thing, and the guy started bend over, he's okay. Bend over, and Doc looked up. And when Doc looked up the guy's butt, he got an eye looking back at him. Doc said, my man, first thing you got to do is trust me. I thought it was hilarious. Maybe that's just me. Okay, but yeah, you get it a few minutes from now. That's a good joke. The ones that don't hit you, you'll get. Oh, yeah, got you. All right, but that's what I mean. Trust in the person. That's what I did all that to just get the fact. Trust me. All right. Number 6, you have to have faith in what? Now the onus is on you. You got to have the faith in your ability to what? Act with what? Wisdom. Learn a lesson, trust the master, and you implement it. That's on you now. Number 7, a lot of us fall short on this one. Always be responsible for what? Your words and your actions. If what they say don't match what they do, don't trust them. They should go together. They should match. My actions should match my words. My words should match my actions. And when them two things ain't happening, you gotta lie. Simple. It's easy to detect. Number 8, one of my favorites. Illuminate your intellect. If you get knowledge of self and you learn it and you implement it, show it by what? Living it, practice it. Let them see it. Let that little light shine from within by your conduct and your actions. That's what you look at me. You don't know I got a whole bunch of knowledge, a whole bunch of world of information. So you don't judge a book by its cover. You don't tell what kind of person you're by just looking at them. So you what? Open it up and invest a little bit of time in it. Okay? That's what you have to do. And if you have knowledge, intellect, act it, show it. Don't really get it done. All right? So now, number 9, 7, 8, yeah. Number 9, this is important. Learn how to distinguish between what? Right and wrong. Know a liar from a truth teller. If your discernment ain't as sharp, you might get caught up with somebody telling you a lie because your discernment didn't catch it. Your ability to know the right and wrong wasn't on point. So know who's telling the truth and who's lying. That's your Anubis concept, okay? For every aspect of your character, we got a God for that. They got many gods. Yeah, you got many characters, personalities, traits, and aspects that make up you. All those gods come from you. The Bible is the book about you. Moving on. Wrapping up number 10. This one, and it's pretty much wrap up number 9. Learn to distinguish the real from the unreal. I'm giving you all the signs and signals that you need. Okay, I'm telling you, if it don't match what they say, don't match what they do, don't trust them. All those is giving you information how you can distinguish from real and unreal, truth from a lie. I told you that guy we got in the White House, what he was before he got there. I'm not a soothsayer, truth teller, that nonsense. I got common sense. I got clairvoyance to make an observation from what I see. That's not nothing special. Moving on. Okay, those 10 things You have to master yourself. And those are things that you take personal, because it's all about you now making the transformation. Making excuses, don't get it at this point. Now let's talk about the admonitions for those who wish to follow the spiritual path. If you tune in to me, you want something. I got it. I understand. That's why I do it. I know I ain't mainstream. I ain't got to concern myself with that. I got the people who tune in. I'm satisfied. Let's go. My old man taught me one thing. I'm still living to this day and won't stop. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. I give a little bit of something every day. They give you a bunch of nothing all the time. All right, let's go. All this information, and we're in the information age. I was planning for this. Why? Because for the last 30 years, I've been just absorbing information, studying and learning. So I got this truckload of information for you, and it's all good. That's the difference. Useful, all right? So let me get this lesson to you. This is the good stuff right here. When you learn to see clearly, being observant, third eye opening, you learn to wish for what is just. I don't ask for no. Things that I need, things that will help me, not a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. And you will learn to dare what you conceive. Okay, you learn to dare what your conscience dictates. Let your conscience be your guide. If you are conscious, then that means you made that communion, that connection, your higher self, God. So now you're being guided by what? Your higher conscious self, not your lower. The lower want everything physical, the senses. When you hear senses, that's 5 parts of the body. That's physical. You hear mental, astral, that's the mental. Okay, understand that. Learn to keep your intentions a secret. I don't tell nobody nothing. Simple. So I've been doing that. Why? I'm from the old school, okay, hustle from the street. I ain't telling nobody nothing. And watch this. If, despite all your efforts, today brings no more than yesterday. That means if what I did yesterday, I'm doing today, it ain't getting no better, but you continue to strive, you continue to push. That's consistency. That's persistence. Why? You keep pushing till you break through. And you do not lose courage. Stay the course. But you continue, I just get the lesson, steadfastly. Stand your ground, hold your position, and don't be swayed. If you have a goal, if you have a personal goal, stick to the course. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let nobody, no. Keep your attention to yourself and do you. Trust me, that's the best way to go. When you keep your goals personal before you now with determination, yeah, you reach it. Onward, and now you got what they call the 7 companions. I got 7 liberal arts for you. I got 7 chakras for you. I got the 7 planets for you. I got 7 colors of rainbow for you. I got 7 liberal arts. I got 7 hermetic principles. 7, there's a bunch of 7s, but they tell you about the 7 companions of your soul. A whole lot of stuff going on there. I let other people do that. I know about it, I understand it, but that ain't what I teach. I just teach a philosophy. I know about a whole bunch of stuff. So, again, these are 7 companions of your soul, and that's the planets, planetary spirits, gods, and the secret key, which locks the past and opens what? The future. Let your efforts be aimed at what? You ready? At the crown of the master. If my knowledge is what you're after, come and get it, and use it for yourself. And then it becomes yours, okay? I give it to give away. I got it, attained it for 20 years. I've been studying. So I've been reading, applying, and understanding a lot of stuff. But it's a whole lot of stuff. Right now, we're in the information age, and it's a bunch of bad information, okay? Ain't nothing changed. They just, instead of giving you the hidden information, they just give you all the information. And that you got to figure out what's good and bad. So I'm in the mix. Check me out. I got you. All right. I just gave a lesson about being a devotee to Asat. Okay, the temple of Aset. Quick phrase from her. This is what she means. No mortal man have seen her. It's the reason why. And this is all symbolic information, esoteric conscious understanding that when you taught and understand it, practice it, you'll get it. Watch this. A devotee of our set this is who you should be. One who ponders. Ponders what? Over sacred matters. Teachings, the lesson that you're learning. You ponder and you seek therein for what? The hidden truth. Esoteric teaching is teaching you the hidden truth. Okay? Exoteric is giving you the basics, okay? And everybody got that. I don't waste my time with that. I like the esoteric. Why? Because it gives you the hidden truth. All you got to do is think and understand and comprehend the concept. The veil of Isis is what? Ignorance. I can make it ignorance. And only way you're going to see her is you live the veil of ignorance. I said, am all that has been, all that is, or shall be, and no mortal man have ever unveiled me. Mortal mean ignorant, okay, not to know. Only an enlightened being will recognize her. Why? Because you lift the veil of ignorance. You can see past it. And let me break it down right here. This is right here. Unveiling, I said, is what? Means what? Is unveiling our true self. One must go beyond what? Your mortal, ignorant state of waking consciousness. Me, I, the ego state, that's mortal. That's the ego. You got to raise it. If you want to meet our set, you got to come a little better than that. And to discover and what that means to unveil what? One's true nature, which is intuitive knowledge, okay? And through what? The process. There's a process to make that happen. I'm about to break it down to you right now. You may have heard it lesson I gave before, but this all ties in. 3 things you need to do for working toward get our set. Listen, reflection, and meditation. Sound familiar? That's always been the way. Before we start writing, we was talking, we have folklore. So you sit around and let the storyteller tell the myth, tell the story, it's a lesson. Learn the lesson by hearing, and then what? You reflect on it, and then in it, you meditate on it. Give it to God. You send it to your higher self. We practiced that in ancient times. Kids. By the time you was an adult, you knew yourself. Okay? You was already knowledge of self way before that. Why? Because they teach you as kids. Watch this. Listening. These may be further clarified as, let me break it down for you right quick. Instead of listening, it's called awakening of your spiritual self. You know it's more to you than just the body. So now you want to become what? You're spiritually aspirant. You want to know. You're inquisitive. That's what the teachers are for. And now becoming what? Conscious. That means to know, become aware of what? The divine presence within yourself. We tell you, when you're looking for God, go inside. He's there. I tell you, witness your eternal witness. That's Amun. That's the hidden one. They call him hidden for a reason. Okay? You got to find him. Like Waldo, you got to find him. But he's not outside you. Take it as everybody get confused looking for God in all the wrong places. Inside. Moving on. Been known a long time. Purgation of the self. That means the purification of what? Your mind. No negative thinking. No bad thinking, no wrong thinking, all right, positive, constructive thinking. And what? The mind and body through a spiritually disciplined lifestyle. That's what I try to explain to you right there. Calm down. See, this is what I do. And when I'm reading it, it's like, yeah, if you listen and understand, you can do it too. That's why I'm at with this. When I tell you about spiritual discipline, you hold yourself accountable to look good in God's eyes. So you're earning blessings. I ain't no preacher. But you, the aspirant, now tries to totally, what? Surrender. What? Your personal identity, your ego self. What? To your divine, your higher self. set were given to Harut and worked for him. Okay, after Harut put him in check, got to conquer him. They had an 80-year fight to figure this out. Okay, so your ego don't give up easy. All right. So now, when you want to come one with God, now you're going to learn things like this. Your inner self, which is what? The universal body. The same thing that's in you is running the world. The universal body, the cosmic forces. And my man George Lucas, he did the Star Wars thing. He was talking about, he just took a religious concept and changed God into the force. So now it don't have that religious concept, but it's based on the same thing. And he made it work and now ate it up. Watch this. That's your universal body. The spirit. Use the force. Luke, use the force. That's God. In all your life, watch this. Okay. You want to reach the universal body. Become one, okay, of all life, union with what? Your divine self. After death, the spirit wants to do that. During life, you have to put it in position to make that happen. If not, it can't. It's going to have to recycle. That's why knowing thyself and getting the knowledge and understanding, becoming one with God. Now, when this body dies, the spirit goes where it's supposed to be, back home. If not, it's going to find another body and go through the rigors of what? Reincarnation. That's what that is. Now, the divine marriage. What's the divine marriage? I told you. Heart, mind, become one. When you feel it, you think it, it's now one. When the heart wants something, the mind wants something else, that's confusion, okay? That's imbalance. They're not in sync with each other. They should be lined up perfect. That's called the heart-mind coherence. I came up with that. And my man Great Braden stole it, but it's okay. I'm like Little Richard. I done a lot of stuff taken from me. It's all right. Moving on. My favorite. Illumination of your intellect. I shine wherever I go. I conduct myself. I handle myself a little different than most people, and I like that. Why? You see the people, it's always that guy, yeah. Everybody wonders, yeah. Wherever I go, I get that, so I'm comfortable with that. Let it shine. Your little light, all you got to do, let it shine. I ain't got to say a word. I get my book, sit down, do what I got to do, and somebody always got something to say. Works every time. All right, but that's what I do. Illumination of your intellect. It means experience and appreciation of the divine presence during what? Your reflection and your meditation time, and even in your walk of life. You carry God with you. Religious people, Christians, Muslims, Jews, y'all conduct yourself with a certain grace and gravitas that people respect. Same thing. Same thing. I'm going to tell you, whatever you do, it's going to come out the same thing. Moving on. Now, mind control through wisdom. This is a good one. It's short, but everything in bold letters. I like this because they got all big bold letters. Right thinking, right understanding leads to right reasoning. And when the will calls not thy soul, wait a minute, all these things call not these the soul, but they of the actions of the soul, They are actions of the soul, but they are not its essence. Your thinking concept, your understanding, comprehension, and your reasoning, all those is done by you. You have to manifest that. And when you do those things and you live them, the wisdom comes from the experience. Gnosis comes from having experienced it for yourself. So those are things that you're going to manifest for yourself. Study daily. And this one I just learned in life. I tell you, I'm a master right thing philosophy, self-master. But in life, I'm still a student. So I'm still learning. I got people who I look up to and listen to what they got to say to enhance my knowledge of where I'm trying to go. Okay? So I'm not where I need to be, not where I want to be. I'm practicing every day. Let's go. And I'm always on my way. Study patience. I'm good at that now. Detachment. Got better at that too. And my favorite, dispassion. When I say I don't care, that means I'm not going to invest emotions in something that don't really serve me or got nothing to do with me. I ain't got to care about everything and everybody. So these are all life lessons that you can manifest and get better at it as you go. You ain't overnight. No, it takes practice. Now, again, these are the keys these are the keys that open the way to what? Control one's mind. You have to have these things in check. That's why you don't burden yourself with anxiety. I don't suffer from anxiety. I get excited, passionate, but that's not anxiety. I can stop that and right back down. My blood pressure don't go off the wall when I get excited. No, I do that for, effect. But it don't change my blood pressure. I don't get all that hyped up. But again, these teachings, the teachings is not salvation. No, it ain't the teaching. What you do, again, my favorite phrase, knowledge ain't the power. It's you using that knowledge that's powerful. And they tell you right here, the teachings ain't the salvation. It's what you do with the teachings that earns your salvation. It determines your salvation. What you do determines your salvation. The teachings just help you to do what you need to do, and you earn that. Watch this. It determines your salvation or bondage to birth and death. Your ignorance will keep you recycling, born again, dying again. What? Because you're ignorant of yourself. You didn't learn. That's the whole idea. Beyond the teachings lies salvation. That's where it's at. And it cannot be gained through thought alone. You just can't. I got a stack of books, been reading for years, but if I'm not implementing and using what I'm reading, what's the purpose? Having a whole bunch of knowledge, a bunch of stuff that don't do no good means nothing. I got knowledge that I call useful knowledge. Why? That's why I pass it on to you. I've been studying it for over 30 years. I got a truckload of it. I ain't going there. But that's the whole concept. And that is, watch this, and it cannot, when Ra passed on his words to Aset, it wasn't spoken telepathically, telepathy. You got to think it. It's mental, okay? So now, where we at? It cannot be achieved by just thinking it. It must be known by intuition. When you get knowledge and understanding, it becomes intuitive knowledge. Why? It was there the whole time. You just waking it up. Okay, you just discovering it. It was there the whole time. You didn't create it. You discovered it. You found out. I'm going to stop right here because the next lesson, I'm about to have some fun because this is the favorite. Know thyself. That's going to be the next lesson coming up. Right, thinkers, in closing, may you all live to be 100, may 100 minus a day. So I never know that you guys have passed away. I'll be right back. I got a nice lesson for you.